In light of recent scientific evidence which pinpoint the raising of livestock as the #1 contributor to climate change, Supreme Master Ching Hai affirms the important message she has noted for over the past 2 decades. We must be vegetarian, meaning an animal-free diet, and practice sustainable living. Today, we present to you Part 4 of our 5-part program titled Compassion is Inherent in All of Us, a discussion by Supreme Master Ching Hai concerning the sentient nature of animals, the detrimental impacts of the meat diet on human health, the environment, and ultimately, the health of our planet.
There was another one a couple days ago where the head of Germany's Environmental Protection Agency also recommended everybody reduce their meat to pre-war levels in order to reduce emissions and save.
Not just reduce, just eliminate it. If you can eat it 4 days a week, why not just eat the whole week? Anyway, it's worth the sacrifice, even if you call that a sacrifice. All you do is just exchange that piece of meat for everything else that you treasure, including your children, your planet, yes, your health, the air that you breathe, the water that you drink, the car that you even can continue to drive for a while until we change it, you know? Because if we eliminate animal livestock rising, then all the methane, the major cause of global warming will be gone. And then we have time to eliminate the leftover of the CO2. And also nature will be healthy and absorb it all again. Not to talk about karma, spiritual or moral standard, nothing. Physically speaking, it is like that. Scientifically, just no meat, no heat. Very simple, yes. Okay, last time I told you when I read the news that the European Parliament admit that meat is the worst cause of global warming, and that they're going to consider eliminate the subsidies for meat people. I was jumping and crying and laughing all by myself in my house. I was working, with the news, and I saw that. I was jumping and laughing and crying. And I thank everybody, whoever. And I was crying and laughing, very loud. And my dogs were asking me what's wrong. They were all crying with me too. They were whining. The whole group of them surrounded me, and crying. So I had to tell, no, don't worry, I'm happy. Look at me, I'm happy. No problem. Good that you told me here. If I read it at home, I would do the same thing. Maybe Goody will be very worried.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has also proposed to eliminate emissions from agriculture, methane emissions.
Yes.
And they're also requiring large pig farmers to write letters writing about their emissions or else face a $25,000 fine.
Oh.
So it's getting there.
Getting there. Please be quick. Please be quick before it's too late. The sooner the better, Thank you for the news anyway. Because even if it doesn't affect you, it affects millions of other people. Every day, even, for example, Bangladesh, every 6 minutes when I'm sitting here laughing with you, one house gone from their life. The house that they treasure, that they have memories, and the children and grandchildren are going to grow up in it. It's not just a nobody house. It is something in there. It's a history of a human's lifetime of work and emotion and love and family ties, It's not just a number, like one house, and then 1 hour, 11 house, and keep counting like that. Even if it doesn't concern us, how can we sit here and eat meat and then everybody else die for that little piece of meat that we eat? And then we don't even need to eat it. You won't die. You will only be more healthy, healthier, happier. And you can save the whole human race and animals as well. Every day up to 270 species are erased every day. Nobody care or what. Wait until it become our turn, then we say, it's really urgent or what? No, we should not wait. Everybody else's disaster should be our disaster. Everybody else's house should be like our house. And when it's damaged, it should pain us just the same, like if we lose it. And their lives lost also. Their life saving is lost. And they will come out and they become homeless. And become like a beggar, have to rely on handout to live. You know, there's no more dignity for them. They are hard-working people, they have home before. And because of the meat diet, everybody is losing their home in many different countries. 40 nations sinking or sunk already. Small nations. Maybe small, but it's a nation, no? Yes. I mean, how small is small? Monaco, like 5 square kilometers? Yeah? How small is Vatican? Huh? 1 square mile, right? Okay? How small can an island be? Many islands bigger than that, already sunk beneath the sea. Nobody cares because we don't live there. We don't see anything. Or they speak Chinese, I don't understand. Or they speak Kiribati or whatever, we don't understand. Not possible. If we are human, we must have a heart. Otherwise, we are not human. We are like stone. Yeah? Even stone have heart. If they can show it. So it's about time people should live like a human. Huh? If we call ourselves human, we have to live a humane life, no? Even before our house collapses, we have to consider other people's house and stop the cause of it. We can do it. Not like we cannot. We have the means to. Especially the people who have houses and live in so-called civilized society, they have money. Vegetable is even cheaper than meat, for God's sake. No, it's not. Sorry. Because the subsidy is for meat. Because if they don't subsidize the meat industry, the hamburger will cost like $30. Instead, it costs only 99 cents. So everybody eat because it's cheap also. You see what I mean? And everybody else who eat meat or don't eat meat has to subsidize for that money, and then they buy it, they think it's cheap. They are eating their own money too. See what I mean? It's all cheating. It's all illusion. It's nothing as real as it looks. So instead of subsidize the meat industry, must subsidize organic, vegan, organic farming. I'm sorry. I get very emotional when I talk about this. I get a little bit passionate, huh? Yes. I can talk about that forever, but but you cannot blame the people, huh? Please don't think they are bad people. It's not like that. Just they don't know. Truly, not everybody knows about meat stuff. And it's already made just a piece like chocolate, even pepper and everything ready. All you do is just microwave and you eat it. You can't even have time to think. Yeah? People are so busy, So it's all in the hands of the lawmaker and us who have to go out and inform people as much as we can. But you see, how many people can we inform with flyers and all that, Even with the Supreme Master television, some people don't have TV. Some remote area, they don't have TV. Or they don't have the mean for computer. Or if they have computer, it's too slow or something. They can't get it. It's all kind of thing I can never take care enough, I'm telling you. I did everything I can, but still somewhere it's lacking something. That they couldn't get it. They couldn't get the TV, the news. You see what I mean? So you cannot blame the people. They don't know. Just one lead to another, and they've been, indoctrinated into eating meat and drinking milk. Otherwise, they don't have enough muscle, protein, and all that. People are poor people. Nobody knows because everybody believes what the experts say, and the experts they lobby and the government to say that. And the government, let's face it, the government also did not know. I'm telling you the truth. It's not like every person sitting in the government office and know everything about nutrition and milk, and they don't know also. So if the meat industry lobbies some of the people in the government, and that people say, his meat is good, 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 and everybody, okay, good, good, good. Protein, meat eating not only is detrimental to our health, it is the cause for us that we cannot get in touch with our true self also. You see, that's why most people, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. They don't know why. Yeah, sometimes when their stomachs are empty and they're sincere or they're in sorrow, they're more connected with the inside. Yeah, and when their time is smooth and they drink and eat, they don't know anything anymore, so they disconnect again. You see, Even the people who are not practice the Kuan Yin method, they are connected now and again with the divine. Therefore, now and again, they can sustain their life on this planet and then continue like that. That's why they don't live very well, but they do live. You see what I mean? Like a person who is sick, but not completely dead. Still can move around, but not completely well. That's like that. See? So the person who completely connect with himself and practice that connection more and more every day, that he has more abundance, yes, more health, yes, more clarity in the head, more wisdom, more compassion, which is himself. Compassion is not from heaven. Compassion is not from the vegetarian diet. Compassion is inherent within all of us. The vegetarian diet is just a proof of it, that you have compassion, that you don't want to eat others. Do you understand me? Yes. But to some people, they just cover this compassion. They probably know it somehow, but they just don't have time to think about it. Too busy, too busy. Everybody has to work to earn more money, to have a bigger car, a better TV and everything, you know. The neighbor has that, we don't have this. It's just like the whole society trend that has driven us downhill. So now the trend must change, that's all. Somewhere somebody has to change it, has to take up the courage to lead everybody to change it. And the government have this power. It's just that now they begin to know. I'm so happy. I never blame the government. I never blame the people in my heart. I just feel very sad and very painful that I cannot tell everybody. And I'm not in a position to even influence the government or anything. I'm very sad, that's all. I never blame anyone because I know they've just been cheated out of their true intention, the true knowledge. They have been really thumbed down, you know, by all the power of this physical, depressing world, you know, by the web of illusion that casts over their mind and their soul and their body. Make them work day and night, exhausted, and they can't even think of anything. And then the sickness comes because they push meat in their face, make them eat it since they were born, and so on and so forth. So when they grow up, they're already so depleted of all the, you know, the goodness, all the intelligence. If they haven't been eating meat all this generation and time, they would have had more intelligence. We would have been catch up with all the other planets in the universe. We would have had UFO already. We would have visited Mars in person, Jupiter, Pluto. For example, far, far away, Venus, you know, all that, without worrying about anything. And we would have more abundance in everybody's life. The children, we have all the education necessary.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lowers blood pressure, lowers cholesterol levels, reduces type 2 diabetes, prevents stroke conditions, reverses atherosclerosis, reduces heart disease risk 50%, reduces heart surgery risk 80%, prevents many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increases life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, saves 70% of the total cost of $40 trillion for reducing global warming, uses 4.5 times less land to grow food, conserves up to 70% clean water, saves 80% of the cleared Amazonian rainforest from animal grazing. A solution for world hunger. Free up 3.4 billion hectares of land, free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half the world's grain supply, consumes 1/3 fossil fuels of those used for meat production, reduces pollution from untreated animal waste, maintains cleaner air, saves 4.5 tons of emissions per U.S. household per year, stop 80% of global warming. Plus more.
It was a pleasure to have you with us today for Between Master and Disciples here on Supreme Master Television. Tune in tomorrow for Part 5 of Supreme Master Ching Hai's discussion titled Compassion is Inherent in All of Us. And now, Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants is up next, right after Noteworthy News. Wishing you much love and peace under Heaven's grace.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD